Back with Bobby and JJ Radio. This is all about the vet show. We have back on the show Mr. Richard Delgado. He's a 10-year Marine. He served in Iraq.
Honorably
in Iraq. Thank you for your service, brother. And he's an Aggie. We're not going to count that against him, but he actually he runs the military affairs here at the Texas A&M here in San Antonio, and he's all about the Patriots Casa, which is down there at the actual Texas A&M campus. And they're doing some awesome things for veterans. They're educating them. They're doing job placement and a bunch of stuff. We had a whole show about it. We appreciate you coming back. I thought after meeting Bobby, you would never come, but somehow you mustered up the courage. Your old friend.
I've had him over to my place.
You have had him over to your place. We have. He's
not like that.
Yeah, he's not a great poker player, by the way, Richard.
I am not. That was very evident.
We call him easy money.
Yeah, ATM.
ATM.
There you go. So let's talk about Veterans Day. What is Veterans Day?
So a lot of people kind of get confused, and there's a lot of different days, especially here in Military City, USA. So Veterans Day is actually set aside to honor those that are still living. So we here in San Antonio, as I mentioned, we kind of confuse that with Memorial Day. We start honoring those that have passed, and that's not the basis of Veterans Day. So Veterans Day is to truly honor those that have actually served and put on the uniform, and a way just to show appreciation.
Sure.
I've put on the uniform before.
Not a Halloween costume.
Okay.
Is that where you're going?
I'm out.
Well, he has this costume. Is it Captain Central America?
It's like your mariachi costume.
Well,
but you do that for extra money at night and weekends.
Yeah, that's called moonlighting. That's what I do after 6. I'm awesome.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
So you're celebrating people that are still living, unlike Memorial Day, which is the veterans that have passed.
Exactly. So again, you have to thank those that are still with us, especially, for example, a population that I thank every day is our Vietnam veterans. If it wasn't for our Vietnam veterans, they didn't get welcomed home the way Iraq, Afghanistan veterans got welcomed home. They truly did not have anything.
It was a different time. Yeah, my dad's actually a Vietnam veteran.
Yeah.
So you know firsthand.
I know firsthand.
No, he doesn't. So what are you all helping? How are you all helping veterans in their personal lives right now?
So at the Patriots Casa, what we do is we just wrap around services. So one, they're going to school and have that whole pressure that anybody that goes to college and paying the bills and so forth and so on. We put wraparound support services. So we make sure that if they can't pay their bills, we have community organizations that are standing by ready to help to lessen that load for them, to really let them focus on school so they can get in and get out.
So what are you all teaching them there? Like what kind of skills or training and stuff?
So we got federal resume writing. Everybody wants to, you kind of leave federal service and you want to go back into it because it's good money, it's good benefits. So we do that. We teach them how to rewrite their resume, and you can't put, hey, I got behind a tank, I know how to drive a tank. That's not going to work here in San Antonio.
Right.
So we move those transferable skills onto a resume that any CEO would be gracious to have a veteran as their employee. And then we do, dress for success. We teach them, exactly how to do interviews.
Probably needs to go there.
Well, we can help him out.
What's wrong with Hugo Boss?
There you go.
Moving on.
So what my team and I do is just help them and allow them to focus. And then we, mental health comes in there a lot. So a lot of things that we do together.
So last time you were down here, you guys were just opening, or you're about to have the grand opening. The last time you were here, and so what other stats can you tell us about the building and what you guys are doing down there?
So we've had 10 universities fly in from across the United States. We had a delegation from Poland, which is a foreign country. Mm-hmm. You didn't know?
No, Bob had no idea.
I've heard.
You've heard. Yeah. So we've had the Polish delegation come in because, again, the Patriots Casa, the first of its kind in the nation, built from the ground up, with just the support aspect in mind.
Right.
There's 2 universities now that have broken ground on similar Patriots Casas across the nation. So again, we are truly leading the movement here from San Antonio, Texas.
And you guys have like any special speakers talk about different topics and stuff like
Absolutely.
that? So give me an example of some of the stuff that you guys had there for the veterans and helping them out.
So we've here recently we've run some theatrical performances. So plays, for those that don't know.
Yeah, that's right down Bobby's alley.
It's different than TV, right?
Much different. You go sit down. It's on the stage.
Yeah.
So Theater of War, we brought them in, and it's a play Ajax, that it truly correlates with even what we're going through today. So the fog of war, PTSD, he really talks about that, and that was written centuries ago, and it really rings true today.
It's awesome.
And then we brought in other speakers, Medal of Honor recipients to come in. So Medal of Honor is the highest award that you could earn.
Sure, yeah.
They are not winners by any means. That's one of my biggest gripes is don't call the Medal of Honor recipient a Medal of Honor winner because they didn't go and win that award.
Right.
So like
They
these speakers and these plays that you guys are having, is it just for the veterans? And how can somebody come and watch or participate?
Yeah, so everything's on our Facebook. So Facebook/Tamusa Military. We put it all. It's open to everybody because again, we not only want to educate and help our veterans, we want to educate the larger population as a whole. Because if Johnny, Joe, or Sally on the street isn't able to connect with a veteran, they're not going to get the support that they need. So.
I want to give a shout out to Bobby Ehrig. When I met him, he was at a First Friday event, and he said, everyone raise your hand if you've been in the military, and then keep them up if your father or mother were in the military. Keep your up if you have a sibling in the military. Keep them up if you have a friend in the military. And we pretty much all had our hands up. Because once you see the impact of San Antonio, when you really see, like, it's not just the vets, but obviously it is the vets. My dad served, Bobby's dad served, but it touches all of us throughout the whole city.
Exactly, and you don't have to just put on the uniform. When I mention service, it's the family members too, because they have to deal with everything that we're going through when we're overseas or deployed or even in training.
And when you come back,
so it's like I serve too, right?
No, it's not like you serve at all. Wow. You do want to? Bobby's trying to get a knuckle sandwich.
I'm trying to get my VA benefits.
Yeah, ain't gonna happen. So how can they contact you, Richard, to get more involved?
There's a lot of us still waiting for VA benefits, and you're trying to jump in line. Really?
Yeah, Bobby's trying to jump.
So www.patriotscasa.org, or you can email me richard.delgado@tamusa.tamus.edu.
Thanks, brother, for stopping by, man. We'll see you soon.
Appreciate y'all.